Welcome back, legends. I hope you're all amazing. Today on 5 Minute Licks, we're going to break down some Led Zeppelin. And, we all know that Zeppelin were gods who walked the earth, and so much of their back catalogue is absolutely essential listening for anybody who plays any style of guitar. But for me, the special thing about Zeppelin are those songs that don't get talked about in Rolling Stone or BuzzFeed top 10 lists. Songs like this. Sums up what for me was so great about Led Zeppelin around the time Physical Graffiti came out, so let's dive straight into it. That first electric section that you hear there essentially just moves down a blues scale with an added chromatic note. It's a classic example of what I would like to call Led Zeppelin in A, where they're just thinking of doing cool stuff in A, and whatever the notes happen to be, the notes happen to be. So we have fret 7 to fret 6 on the D string, that's the note A, and then G sharp. Then we're going to play G natural at fret 5 on the D string. We then have E, E flat, and D. Again, 7, 6, 5, this time on the A string. And then I like to play fret 8 and fret 5 on the low string for C and A. So you can put a bit of mayo on it and kind of slide into it and use vibrato. The main thing is that you try not to rush. That's the first little part there. Like I said, essentially a blues scale in the key of A with an added G sharp note in there. The next section, the main riff, is, I just love this. This is glorious. So we're going to start by playing a low A and then an octave A. You could play fret 5 on the low string and fret 7 on the D string. I prefer to play the open A in there. So we have the next part of the riff, we're going to play G to A, so fret 5 to 7 on the D string, and then this part, which feels really strange under your fingers when you first learn it, but when you get this part down, the rest of it will take care of itself. We're going to play F sharp at fret 9 on the A string, F at fret 8 on the A string, and then D at fret 7 on the G string. So this we're going to play a very, very similar pattern to finish the riff off. We're going to play F at fret 8 on the A string, E at fret 7 on the A string, and then G at fret 5 on the D string. And really try to make that position shift with your whole hand there. Something that I often see people do when they're playing a riff like this, where you might be mostly sent around, say, fret 5 and 7, is that they will reach like this and their thumb will kind of get caught here and they'll find it really awkward. Just make that position shift up 2 frets and then come back down. Think of your thumb as tracking your motion from fret 5 to fret 7. So all up, we get this. And I guess, like anything Led Zeppelin, the notes are important, but the way you play the notes is even more important. So experiment with sliding into notes, experiment with your vibrato, and experiment with your articulation and your playing dynamics in there, because when the riff first kicks in, it is played, to my ears anyway, slightly heavier, for use of a better term, and then when the vocals kick in, the entire band just kind of pulls back a little bit. If you enjoyed this breakdown of In the Light and you'd like me to do more Zeppelin, let me know in the comments section below. If you want to support my channel directly, there are links to my Patreon and the music I make, as well as some Sweetwater affiliate links if you're ever going on a gas binge. Otherwise, have a fantastic week, and I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.